Peace, family. This is Lions Den with another news and commentary. This article is from the Atlanta Black Star. Shout out to them. Ex-cop Roy Oliver sentenced to 15 years in fatal shooting of Jordan Edwards. Victim's family said it's too short. According to Dallas Associated Press, a Texas jury gave a white former police officer too lenient of a punishment when sentencing him to 15 years for the shooting death of an unarmed black teenager who was in a car leaving a house party, the victim's family member said. Roy Oliver fired into the car filled with teens the night of the April 17 party in suburban Dallas, killing 15-year-old Jordan Edwards. He can actually see life again after 15 years, and that's not enough because Jordan can't see life again, Edwards' stepmother, Charmaine Edwards, said of Oliver after he was sentenced Wednesday night. She praised the work of prosecutors as well as the jury's decision to convict Oliver of murder on Tuesday, but she wanted the same jury to send Oliver to prison for a longer period. Daryl Washington, an attorney for Edwards' father, said the sentence could have been longer but still sends a message. We know that there are parents all over this country who would love to see the person who took the life of a kid spend the next 15 years in prison, Washington said. Prosecutor had asked for a minimum of 60 years in prison. The murder conviction was extremely rare for a shooting involving an on-duty officer. Oliver's defense team said it has already begun the process of appealing. His attorneys said he will be eligible for parole after 7.5 years, but they also said they were concerned about his safety in prison and that authorities will take extra precaution to protect him. Oliver was a police officer in the community of Balch Springs when he and his partners responded to a report of an underage drinking at a party. Oliver fired into a car carrying Edwards and his friend, later saying he feared the vehicle was moving towards endangering his partner. Edward, who was in the front passenger seat, was shot. The jury deliberated late into the night before settling on a prison sentence, which also included a $10,000 fine. Earlier, they heard from Oliver's mother, Linda, who said he was a good man and a devoted father, and asked jurors for a 5-year sentence, saying her young grandson needs his father's support. He needs his father's love. He needs his father's income. He needs his father's guidance, she said. Oliver's wife also testified, saying in Spanish through an interpreter that she was concerned about their 3-year-old son who was autistic. But the ex-officer half-sister took the stand against him, saying she felt compelled to do so after listening to testimony during the trial and that she hoped he gets what he deserves. Earlier Wednesday, Dallas County District Attorney Faith Johnson called Oliver a killer in blue and told jurors they could send a message that bad officers will not be tolerated. Police initially said the vehicle backed up toward officers in an aggressive manner, but later admitted that the body cam video showed the vehicle was moving forward as officers approached. Oliver's partner told jurors he didn't believe his life was ever in danger. Investigators said no guns were found in the vehicle. Oliver was fired from Balch Springs Police Department days after the shooting. The jury, which featured 2 black members out of 12 jurors and 2 alternate, acquitted Oliver on 2 lesser charges of aggravated assault stemming from the shooting. It's extremely rare for police officers to be tried and convicted of murder for shooting that occurred while they are on duty. Only 6 non-federal police officers were convicted of murders in such cases. 4 of those convictions were overturned. Since 2005, according to data compiled by criminologist and Bowling Green State University professor Phil Stinson, Edwards' father has also filed a civil lawsuit in connection to the shooting. The jury's decision is not just about Jordan Edwards, but all other black men and women who have been killed and not received justice, said Washington, the attorney for the teen's father. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Even though this officer has been found guilty, he's going to serve 15 years in prison, and he's going to be on parole for 7. And this is basically, it's a good thing, but a bad thing. The good thing is that he's been convicted. The bad thing is and like one of the victim's family says, that the conviction is not long enough. So the thing of it is that some could say they should receive life in prison, or probably like 60 years in prison, as the article is saying. But my point is that it shows that justice finally served in this case, and all of a sudden you got cops that's not even been convicted or is not even indicted. So in this case, you see in this story that the Roy Oliver, the next police officer, has been tried, convicted, and he's going to serve. He's going to serve 15 years. It is what it is. But and then you heard what the article said as well, that the lawyers fearing for this officer's life in prison, so they want to have a lesser charge, or file an appeal to possibly get a lesser charge or probably overturn the sentence. So we just pray that it's not going to happen, but at least the families finally got justice of the death of their child. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this article. Share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my reaction channel. And subscribe to my Black Junction channel for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.